Can artificial intelligence quiet the mind? That's what I wanted to find out. For years, I've struggled with overthinking. Not just occasional worry, but loops, thought spirals, mental simulations that never end, conversations I haven't had, outcomes that never happen, and decisions that feel impossible to make. I don't lack logic. I lack stillness. My brain is always on, planning, predicting, protecting, but it's exhausting. So I gave that brain to ChatGPT, not permanently, just for an experiment. I told it, act as my cognitive clarity coach. For 7 days, design a plan to reduce overthinking using principles from cognitive behavioral therapy, stoicism, and behavioral design. Help me reclaim mental peace. The plan it gave me? Surprisingly practical, uncomfortably honest, and maybe genius. Day 1 began with awareness training. Every time I noticed a looping thought, I had to write it down. No judgment, just track it. By noon, I had 12. By evening, 31. Themes emerged: fear of judgment, fear of failure, wanting to say the right thing, regret about something I said years ago. None of it was productive. ChatGPT said overthinking thrives in ambiguity. So our first tool was what it called micro-truthing. I had to take one looping thought and answer 3 questions. Is it true? Can I act on it? Will it matter in a week? If you're finding this interesting, hit that subscribe button. Most thoughts died on question 1, the rest on question 2. On day 2, the AI introduced something called cognitive decoupling. Every time I felt stuck in a loop, I had to write the thought as if it was happening to someone else, a fictional character. My friend Jordan keeps thinking he'll mess up his presentation and everyone will judge him. Seeing it externalized stripped it of its power. It became a story, not my identity. On day 3, we added friction. Every overthinking spiral had to be followed by 10 push-ups. The idea? Create a physical cost to mental rumination. I thought it was dumb. But halfway through the day, I realized I'd gone 2 hours without looping, because my body was tired of paying for my brain's chaos. Day 4 was about replacement. I wasn't just trying to kill thoughts. I was learning to replace them. The AI had me create a pattern interruption playlist. 3 songs, 1 visual cue, and a grounding sentence. This thought isn't me, it's just noise, and I don't answer to noise. It felt cheesy, until it worked. When the spiral hit, I pressed play, looked at the cue, said the line. 3 minutes later, calm. On day 5, the AI introduced a decision protocol. It said many loops start with indecision, so we built a flowchart. Do I have all the information? Can I get more? Is the risk real or imagined? Will this decision matter in 6 months? If I do nothing, what happens? If I could pass those steps, I had to act immediately, even if imperfect. The rule was, overthinking ends in motion. I used it to make 3 calls I'd delayed for weeks, and the world didn't end. Day 6 was the hardest. We tackled identity. The AI asked, what belief about yourself feeds overthinking the most? I wrote, I must be perfect or I'll be rejected. ChatGPT responded, test that. So I did. I sent a friend a voice message with 3 awkward pauses. I posted something online without rewriting it 3 times. I told a colleague I didn't know the answer. No rejection, just connection. That night I journaled. The real fear isn't messing up. It's being seen. And for the first time in a long time, I felt seen by myself. Day 7 was called mental quiet. No phone, no laptop, no input, just breath work, walking, and a prompt. What if peace isn't a destination, but a decision? I sat in a park, birds chirping, wind moving through leaves. My thoughts slowed, not perfectly, but enough. Enough to notice I hadn't spiraled all morning. Enough to feel like silence wasn't a threat, but a gift. When the experiment ended, the AI gave me a final message. You were never broken. Your mind was overprotected, overtrained in forecasting and defense. But you can teach it new rhythms. You already are. I saved that. Because here's the truth. AI didn't cure my overthinking, but it gave me a system to meet it, tools to catch it, and proof that the voice in my head isn't always wise, it's just loud. Now, when the spiral begins, I don't panic. I smile. I say, I see you. I've trained for this. And then, I return to peace. If this helped you,